Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today I have a double unboxing for you, and both of these watches, neither one of them came from AliExpress. Let's start off the wrist check. I'm wearing this North Edge Triton. I just reviewed this watch not too long ago, so if you haven't seen the review yet, be sure to check it out. And Grego's wearing my Bin Bond M930, which is my first homage to a Rolex Land Dweller, and I kept calling it a Land Master during the unboxing video like a dummy. Grego asked Han Solo if Daedric Grandmaster Boba Fisher thought Han was ready to play Chewbacca in Daedric and win back the Millennium Falcon. Boba Fisher said he was so confident that Han would win and Chewbacca would rip his arm out of his socket that people would start calling him Han Solo. This is Editing Watchdog, and I just wanted to make a note. During this video, I question whether or not these watches have gray market warranties or full manufacturer's warranties, and they do have full manufacturer warranties. So ignore any doubt about whether or not they have gray market warranties, because they don't. All right, let's get these watches open. We'll start with the one on the left, because the one on the left is a little bit more affordable. And I try to go in the order of affordability. And so we have a TechnoMarine. TechnoMarine is now owned by Invicta. They weren't originally when they started out, but this is my very first TechnoMarine. I guess when TechnoMarine started, they were worth quite a bit of money. Well, not like Rolex money, but quite a bit of money. And then Invicta bought them, and now they're not worth very much. I paid $50 for this watch, and I can't get it out of the sleeve. All right, I got this watch too from Ashford, which is a gray market dealer, so I don't even know if I get a warranty or not. But here's the warranty. I don't know if Ashford is authorized for TechnoMarine or not. So let's take a look. We got anything else in here? Nope. Just do not eat, which is a good thing they say that, because Grogu would probably eat it. And here's the watch. And we have a dive watch. And it looks like it's quartz. And it comes with the hang tag. So let's get the hang tag off. And it looks like we have a silicone strap. Feels like silicone anyway. And I don't know, I kind of liked the looks of this. And yeah, everybody thinks that TechnoMarine is just another Invicta now, but I don't know. First of all, I don't hate Invicta. I don't like some of their gargantuan, weird designed watches, but you can't really complain about the design of this one. This is a little bit more subtle than some Invictas. And here we go. So let's spin the bezel. Bezel action's good. It's weird though, it doesn't have a lume pip though. This has 60 where the lume pip should be. Does it give water resistance? TechnoMarine Sea Manta 20 ATM. It's a 200 meter watch. It says stainless steel Japan movement. So I imagine it's probably a 2115 Miyota though. But it's just, why not have a lume pip? I don't understand. It's a 200 meter watch. If you want to take it seriously, you need to have a lume pip. All right, let's go ahead and put it on the wrist and see what it looks like. Here's the watch on my 7.5 inch wrist. It looks nice. It wears nice. I have 3 notches left though, so I usually have to let you have 4 before I give it the Johann seal of approval. So the strap could be a little bit longer, but it is fitted, so that's kind of nice. All right, let's go on to the next watch. Let's get this one open. This one didn't come from Ashford, Joma Shop, or AliExpress. This one came from mygiftstop.com. And I saw their ad on Facebook, and they had some pretty good prices on these watches here. And so I went ahead and ordered one, because I'm getting one I've never had before. Alright, and we have a Luminox. Never had a Luminox. And these are Swiss-made watches that have tritium tubes. So this watch is battery powered. Crown may have been pulled out. And here's the warranty card, not signed though. So I don't know if mygiftstop.com is probably not an authorized dealer, so you probably don't get a real warranty anyway. So I don't know if it's like Joma Shop where they have to do the warranty. But let's get this hang tag off. Alright, hang tag's off. Huh. We have two hang tags. Why do we have two hang tags? Not returnable if tag is removed. Alright. So if I remove this tag, it's D-Day. I guess I better see if the watch even ticks first. Yeah, it's ticking. So, oh well. I'll go ahead and cut the cord. Alright, the point of no return. I cut the unreturnable tag. And here it is. And let's get the hands out of the way. It says it's a 100-meter watch. And it looks like the bezel's been turned. Bezel action is actually good. It's a 60 click, not 120. But I like the clicks. But it is a plastic bezel and a plastic case. And once again, the big selling point is tritium. So you're just going to have to wait for the review, though, because it's too light out right now to show you the tritium. I guess I could do this. No, that ain't working. Okay. Let's go ahead and put it on the wrist and see what it looks like. Oh, let's go ahead and show you the tritium. No sense making you wait for the review. I didn't go in the loom room where it's pitch dark, but I just turned off the lights in my office. And as you can see, it's glowing. Now it looks like we don't have a tritium tube every index. We have them on just the evens. And then we have the hands. And then it looks like the 12 is red. And the minute hand is red. And the other tubes are green. Alright, now let's put it on the wrist and see what it looks like. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. Looks nice, wears nice, and I have 6 notches left. So this definitely gets the Joe Haynes seal of approval. So even Joe Haynes is going to have plenty of notches left. Well, thank you for watching my unboxing video, and I'll be back with another unboxing video. I have 2 watches from AliExpress I have to unbox, so I can tell them that the watches came in so they don't start giving me nasty grams again. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. And if you like either one of these watches, I don't have affiliate links for either one of these sites. So I'll leave you links anyway, just for your convenience. But I didn't pay much more than $100 for this, about $125 for this Luminox. So that's a pretty good deal, considering it has tritium and it's Swiss made. And that TechnoMarine, I think I paid about $50 to $60. I can't remember. But I got that from Ashford. And I'd like to thank my Members Choice members. There you are, all 8 of you, or no, 9 of you. And I will be reviewing the Members Choice watch fairly soon. If I don't get to it this weekend, though, I'm going to go to the Wind Up Watch Fair in Chicago this weekend. So if I don't get it done by Friday, you'll have to wait till next week. Bye.